Hey guys, this is my review of Superman number 39. This is more just a filler. 38 was kind of coming off the Super Sons tie-in, the Super Sons of Tomorrow. I assume this is kind of just filling in until the next major arc. This is more or less just an in-between kind of feel-good book. My biggest problem with this book is just some art inconsistencies. I'm gonna let the lack of story and any real plot kind of slide. Just again, due to the fact of it does what it's supposed to do. It's a fun kind of lighthearted, fun lighthearted story. But again, the art can kind of be a little inconsistent. So let's jump right in. So starts off with Superman fighting these low-level villains, the Demolition Team. Now, it's 2018. I don't understand in 2018 how low-level villains, bank robbers, think they can stand up to somebody like Superman. If I'm a low-level villain that's just out to rob banks, I don't have a Krypton gun or some special armor or something that gives me the edge. All I have are construction equipment based attacks, like a rivet gun and a jackhammer. I honestly, like, if that was me, I would either I would just give up because I'm like, well, there's no way I'm going to beat Superman, or B, I would just try and distract him long enough to try and get away. But these people, this team tries to fight, and again, so they're like, oh, we're going to run you over with a steamroller. Like, again, like that would even phase, somebody like Superman. And of course, he gets up, and then this guy, he throws in, you alien freak, tries to like headbutt him, and it's like, and then you got some jackhammering, and it just is so bizarre to me, the fact that, like, again, some low rent villain could even think that they're going to stand up to it. And this is where I really noticed the first art inconsistency. So here you have Superman, and there, and he's looking pretty good. But then, like, 2 panels later, it's like Ben Affleck's idiot brother, George Affleck, is now playing Superman with the derpiest face. Like, you go from that to that. I don't get it. But that's not the only thing. So he makes simple work of those teams. And he did that right in front of the Children's Cancer Hospital of Metropolis. So he flies away and he says hey to the kids. And of course the kids, if Superman flew by my window and I was a kid in hospital, I'd be like shitting my pants, pardon my language. But I'd be like, oh my gosh, there's Superman right outside the window. So then he goes into the hospital and he's kind of talking with the parents and the doctors. He wants to do something special for the kids. So this is the other arc inconsistency. This is Latif. And my biggest problem with Latif is he looks completely different every time we're going to see him. And I challenge you in the comments, prove me wrong, if you see in this comic somewhere where Latif looks the same back to back or twice. So we notice here, but looks completely different all 3 times. And then this is where it gets really obvious. So he comes back to his friends and he's like, oh my gosh. So first he looks like, I don't know, like a soulless doll. And then he looks like Howdy Doody. And then he looks like a grown man. Like, all in one page. He goes from like Potato Head, Howdy Doody, Grown Man. There has to be some consistency with this art. So then Superman wants to take the kids out. He has the help of Green Lantern. He makes a spaceship. They go up. Of course, all the kids are like, we want to ask you questions. Oh my gosh, superheroes are the best thing ever. And here's Lateef again. Looking dead in the eyes. Like everyone else is kind of smiling. And there's Superman. He's just like, ha, Superman. Where's a let her fly? And it's like the deadest face. And then, again, then Superman's like, all right, let's float. Let's do some zero gravity stuff. So everyone's like, yay! And of course, they even point the word bubble at Lateef, and he is just blank staring. I mean, why even have the word bubble pointing to him? He's obviously not as excited as all the other kids. So then, of course, all the kids go into zero gravity, and then there's Lateef, still sitting down there. Again, looks completely different. So he's worried that because he's in a wheelchair and he can't use his legs, that somehow he might run into somebody and hurt them. Okay, that might be a little admirable, but it's zero gravity. No one has the use of their legs in zero gravity. You're just floating around. So Superman says, hey, look, I'm going to be right there. And then, again, totally different. What is this? Like, what is that face? So then, of course, they get to meet the Justice League. The Flash is wheeling them around. Again, dead-eyed, just, yeah! Cyborg showing off his hand cannon. Batman's showing off batarangs. This kid looks like he's trying to cop a feel of Wonder Woman. And I didn't understand this either. So, and maybe, I don't follow JLA at all, but does Aquaman have a tank, like a water tank on the satellite? And if so, how do these dolphins and other sea creatures live in this water tank in space? I don't think that's how it works. Anyway, so then, of course, they're all flying around, and Superman says, we're going to do a scavenger hunt. And these are the things on the list. Superman's cape, Wonder Woman's lasso, a batarang, and then the hardest thing, a picture of Batman smiling. Now, that's pretty funny. I kind of chuckled at that. So then, of course, he gives them all smartphones to take that picture, and they're off. And they're trying to get Batman to smile, And then, of course, then Lateef comes up. Again, what is that face? What is that face? And he goes over to Batman. He's like, hey, Batman. Whispers in his ear. And he smiles. And, of course, all the kids freak out and take a picture. And forgetting all the stuff on the scavenger hunt, they got a special prize. But, they're like, well, what did you say, to get Batman to smile? And he's like, he told me a joke. So let's ask Lego Batman. Lego Batman, did you smile? I never smile. I never smile at anything. That kid said a funny joke and I felt bad. It was the lamest joke I ever heard. Well, there you go. So Lateef didn't even tell a funny joke. Yeah, if you like Superman or you're already reading the series, I'm sure you've probably already read this book. If not, this is just a good one-off. This would be a good book for, a kid or, someone kind of a little down, but you know, it's okay. Subscribe over here. Watch some more videos. Let me know what you think down in the comments. Love hearing from you guys. See you later.